Hey guys, so I thought I'd video on what happened with my weekend at London Film Comic Con. So I won't really say what I did on Friday because I was only there for like 2 hours, so it's not really interesting. But on the Saturday, I got in the queue at about 8:30, and it was a very long queue by then. So we were about round by Gate H, and we didn't get in till about 9:45. But then, in between then, I proceeded to get my autograph from Michael Trainer, who was incredibly sweet. So I did that, and then I had to rush down to get my photo op with Jessica Hemwick. And I did that, and again, she was super sweet. And I went back up to get my autograph from Steve Calder. Now, he was incredibly sweet because I gave him a drawing and he was like, "Oh my god, I love it," and like he's saying he'd post on Twitter, and he ended up replying to my tweet, and we had a photo, and he was super sweet. So then after Steve, I went and got my O from Naomi Grossman, who is known as Pepper in American Horror Story, and she is super cute in person when she's not Pepper. And I ended up having a photo with her, and yeah, she was just incredibly sweet to me. So after that, I ended up having I had a photo shoot in my Beth cosplay with Phoenix Libra Photography, who you can check on Facebook. He's an incredible photographer. So I did that, and then I had my photo ops with Steve Calder and Michael Trainer. So I did that, and they were cool, and they were sweet again. And then after that, I had my photo with Naomi. Now with Naomi, I had my big massive gun for my Beth, and she's like, she's like, "Oh, we should do something with that," hinting for a second photo, but me, being stupid me, just went, and carried on walking. No, but she was so sweet. And after that, I went up and got autographs from Jessica Hemwick, Keith Casual Hughes, and Finn Jones. And again, they were all super sweet, and they were up like the top guest on the top floor, like other than Michael J. Fox and Sigourney Weaver, but you know, super cute. And then I had my photo with Curious Van Houten, and she seemed a bit rushed, but she still seemed like sweet. She's like, "Hey, thanks," and all this. And then after that, I ended up having an on-the-spot decision to get Cameron Jabber's autograph because Power Rangers, and he is super cute. But yeah, he was super nice, and he came round the table for photos, and I really appreciated it. But on the Sunday, I got into the queue around 8 AM, and we ended up being inside on the Sunday for queuing because of complaints from the council from the Saturday. So I got in pretty early, about 9:15, and just walked around for a bit, and then I had a photo shoot with Robert John Parker Photography with a big, massive The Walking Dead group. And they were all super good cosplayers, and really fun people, and we hung around, had a load of good photos done, and then I had to rush off for my photo with Hayley Atwell, and then straight after that was Michael J. Fox, and that was a nightmare queuing because there was like no order, but the guys who were volunteering there were super good, and they were entertaining the crowd. I couldn't really see, but once I did get around, it was fun. But I did that, and then I was just hanging around with friends, my cosplay friends, who are the Playing Dead on Instagram, and a few others obviously, but we went up to see Michael and Steve Calder because some of them wanted their autograph, and we ended up having group photos with them, and Steve Calder actually tweeted our picture, which was super cool. But yeah, we did that, and then I went down and got my photo with Keisha Castle Hughes, and then when I was waiting in a line, Michael Trainer walked past to go to his photo op for the day, and he waved to me and he's like, "Oh hey," and I was like, "Oh hey," and I was like, whoa. I'm embarrassing myself. Yes, but then after that, I had my photo with Rose Leslie, and then I kind of just hung around with my friends for the rest of the day till the end of the event, and I had a really good time. But yeah, you can check out most of my photos on Lfcc. I'll put a link in the description on Instagram, and yeah, that's really it. I'll see you next time.